In May 2008, it was announced that Super Bowl 46 would be held in Indianapolis in 2012. An extraordinary first for the city, it meant so much more than hosting a football game. The Super Bowl will bring millions of dollars in economic investment to Indianapolis, not to mention untold media exposure and an opportunity to showcase the city to a global audience. And the Super Bowl bid committee wanted to make sure it made a meaningful and lasting difference in the lives of its residents. Armed with 6 newly minted quality of life plans, LISC pitched the adoption of one Ginny neighborhood's development vision as the Super Bowl's legacy. The bid committee eventually embraced this concept and selected implementation of the East Side Ginny Plan as its legacy project. In conjunction with the Great Indy Neighborhoods initiatives, the bid team set its sights on the city's Near East Side for a civic legacy project that would transform the community.
It seemed like kind of a harebrained idea. What's the Super Bowl got to do with the development of a neighborhood? But the more we looked into it, the more impressed we were with the quality of the work, and particularly the strategic planning work of the Ginny neighborhood. So we poured through the 6 quality of life plans that had been created, met with the leadership that had achieved the development of those plans, and finally came to the conclusion that it could work. And it is only because of the groundwork that had been laid through the Ginny initiative and the planning work and the community mobilization work that had gone before the Super Bowl was a reality in Indianapolis that we could imagine partnering with a neighborhood.
The Near East Side is a proud but economically depressed area, populated primarily by low-income families. For years, the neighborhood has suffered from a deepening housing crisis. At the time the Super Bowl bid was won, approximately 30% of the homes on the Near East Side were vacant, abandoned, or foreclosed. The Civic Legacy Project is working to reverse that trend with Super Bowl Legacy Housing, Inc., a committee focusing on transforming 300 housing units in the neighborhood. The goal is to create a mixed-income neighborhood of choice, where home ownership is the norm, but existing residents are encouraged to remain. The Civic Legacy Project is also addressing other economic and social issues in the area, focusing on the East 10th Street corridor, which serves as the Near East Side's Main Street. The goal is to bring new life to East 10th Street with mixed-use areas, including the new Legacy Square that will serve as a civic and cultural gathering place for the entire community. The Legacy Project is also creating a new, dynamic gathering place for neighborhood youth and adults. This unique space, which will be located on the East Side's Arsenal Technical High School campus, will initially be used as the practice facility for the NFC Super Bowl team. After the Super Bowl, it will have 2 uses. One as a community recreation facility, another as a state-of-the-art practice complex for Arsenal Technical High School student athletes. Individually, these projects will bring much-needed resources to a challenged area and will accelerate the quality of life vision of the neighborhood.